Hello everyone! Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Today's topic is going to be on part-time jobs. So, working part-time is an experience that I think many of us may have. I personally worked a variety of part-time jobs when I was a college student, and overall I really enjoyed the experience, although it could be stressful at times. I think an advantage of working part-time is that you can have some flexibility regarding your hours, such as when you work and how much you work. This can be very helpful for students who have to go to school during the day and can only work at later hours or on weekends. It's also possible to have more than one part-time job at a time and try working in a variety of different roles or industries, which can be very exciting and a good learning experience. Personally, I worked at least 7 different part-time jobs as a college student and would sometimes balance 3 different jobs at a time. It could get very busy sometimes, but I enjoyed having variety in what I was doing, and it was also good practice for me in working with customers, because a lot of these jobs were related to customer service. Of course, there's also some disadvantages to working part-time. A part-time job is definitely less stable, and because the hours are flexible, sometimes you might get asked by your boss or your coworkers to work at a time that isn't very convenient for you. Depending on the type of job, it might also get very busy during certain times of the year, like holiday season, and you're expected to work a lot more than you would prefer. On the other hand, there might be times where you want to work, but you don't get scheduled because there isn't a need for so many workers. And of course, while there are a variety of part-time jobs, many of them are related to customer service, which can be very stressful because sometimes you get very unhappy customers. Of course, it all depends on the job, but those are some of the common pros and cons of working part-time. My first part-time job was working at a bakery, which was a really fun experience. It was a small, family-owned bakery near my college, and I worked at the counter, at the cashier. The bakery had bread, pastries, and sandwiches, and I remember having to memorize how much each item cost. So that was quite difficult in the beginning, but I learned quickly, and I also got to try a lot of the items. They were delicious, by the way. So customers would come in, decide what to take home, and I would tell them how much everything cost and wrap up their items for them. Sometimes they would ask me for recommendations, and it was always fun asking them what they were craving and picking something out for them. My boss, or the owner of the bakery, was very nice, very kind, and when there weren't a lot of customers, we'd chat and have a good time. So overall, I really enjoyed my first part-time job experience and tried a lot of other jobs after that, which I'd love to share in a future episode. So now I'm curious about what part-time jobs you've experienced. Do you have any stories to share about working part-time? Are there any other pros and cons you thought of in regards to working part-time? Is there a part-time job that you would like to try? Feel free to leave your comments down below, and I look forward to hearing from you. So thanks again for tuning in, and see you next time!